Let's review our Sunday school lesson for today. We are in the winter quarter for December, January, and February, entitled Faith That Pleases God. This quarter, we are looking at the description of faith and a look at faith in action. We will see why it's important to have faith in our daily lives and how we live. Our unit for this month is unit number 2 for January 2024, Learning About Faith. We have 4 lessons from the book of Hebrews, Proverbs, 2nd Chronicles, and Romans. Give us a description of faith, why it's important to live by faith, its trustworthiness, how we depend on God to help us to live by faith, its encouragement, as well as its transformative power to change our minds. Our lesson for today is lesson number 9 for January 28, 2024, entitled Using Our Unique Gifts. Our printed passage is Romans 12, verse 3 through 8. Amen. One of the most important parts of our daily life, having a faith lifestyle, amen, which we live every day by faith, it has much to do with your thinking and your mind. Amen. We're talking about different ways that we're learning more and more about faith. Faith has a lot to do with your mindset. Amen. Faith has a lot to do with your mindset. It has a lot to do with your thinking. Are you thinking a whole lot physically, or are you thinking a whole lot spiritually? It's a question that arises and must be answered because these are important when it comes to our faith lifestyle. If you are physically thinking, trying to live a faith lifestyle, then around you, all you see is a whole lot of limitations. All you see is a whole lot of boundaries. All you see is a whole lot of constraints, whether that's time constraints or whether that's physical boundaries or whether that's earthly blockages, earthly roadblocks. All you see is a whole lot of problems and trials. However, if you are living spiritually and thinking spiritually, you can have a faith lifestyle that looks beyond all the physical stuff. And that faith lifestyle, you can see that the God you serve has no bounds. There's no boundaries to what he can do. Amen. There's no constraints. Amen. There is nothing impossible for God to do. A lot of that just has to do with our mindset. So this is why the book of Romans says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. No longer be conformed to this world. Amen. But let your mind be transformed so that your spiritual mind can see by faith what God is able to do. Now, in the context of what the Romans writer Paul is saying today, he's talking to the church. He's telling each believer that by this lifestyle in which your mind has been transformed spiritually, that you can live humbly as a part of the body, that you can use your gifts for God's service and realize that it's nothing about you, but all about God. This is him comparing the earthly mindset to the spiritual mindset. The earthly mindset is all about me, all about what I think, all about what I want to do. But the spiritual mindset is being a benefit to everybody. So spiritual mindset, Paul's saying, is contrary to the earthly mindset. And so even with our faith walk, we must take our physical mind that has so many limitations and has so many impossibilities that could happen. We have to take that mind and get rid of it and renew our minds every day spiritually to see God. And when our minds are renewed spiritually to see God, faith can take hold. And so where our earthly minds would see the limitations and the impossibilities, our faith mind says that our God can do all things but fail. Amen. So it is our goal, amen, that as we depend on God, that we trust him by faith in our mind, that we know that we know that we know that we know. Amen. Without any doubt, that we know what we know, that he is a God who rewards them that diligently seek him. That we know he's a God that if we put our faith in him, he is worthy to be trusted. Amen. It's my prayer that as we close out this quarter on today, or this unit rather on today, that we have learned more about faith and how we can live our daily lives in faith. If we do, we can live to please God. What a beautiful unit. I pray it has been a blessing unto you.